Namaste, deep divers. If you are going through a tough time right now, I pray to the universe that whatever's hurting you, whatever you are constantly stressing about, gets better. May dark thoughts, overthinking, and doubt exit your mind. May clarity replace confusion. May calmness and peace fill your life. I just had to say that, deep divers. Now we can proceed. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are out here in the mysterious art gallery. I'm just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. And I'm sending you tons of tranquility today, deep divers, because the cat down the road told me you need it. So take that, take that, take that. Is there something that is weighing you down right now? Are you dealing with something that seems unbearable? Has life become overwhelming? I got a message that came to me from someone saying that, Ralph, I love your videos, but lately I have not been able to sleep properly because I'm working too much. And I'm going through something, Ralph. But when I watch your videos, I get inspiration again. How do I know I'm about to overcome something I'm currently dealing with? Deep divers, 10 signs you are about to overcome something you have been dealing with. I'm hungry. Can someone get me some... Wait a minute. We ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello? Beautiful deep divers. Shout out to you. Now, let me share with you what's helped me along my journey overcome something that I've been dealing with. Now, you often see me in joyous spirits. I'm happy. I'm smiling. I'm in a good mood. But deep divers, many, many years ago, it wasn't like this. I would wake up sometimes with feelings of despair, agony, fear. I was going through a lot, so I know what you're going through. Sometimes it's problems at home. Sometimes it's your relationship. Sometimes it's financial difficulties. Sometimes it's just about learning how to love yourself. Each one of us is dealing with something nobody knows about behind closed doors. But I'm here to tell you there is hope. Deep divers, I'm an alchemist. And what is the secret of alchemy? The secret of alchemy is when you make the best out of the worst and never allow external events to govern your internal condition. What? Slow motion this side. I'm a hero, baby. What's the first sign you're about to overcome something you've been dealing with? You are starting to allow your spirit to rule over your ego. Let me explain. You have the ego and then you have the spirit. Your ego will tell you when you do everything, when everything is in perfect order, when everything is fixed, then you will be at peace. And that's why so many people in this matrix never find peace, because there's always something you haven't attended to. Your spirit, on the other hand, says this: find peace within yourself, and then everything will take care of itself. What? Slow motion this side for the spirit. So if you are now starting to realize the importance of the spirit for guidance, that's a sign you're about to overcome something you've been dealing with. Look, deep divers, a lot of us, we have different things happening to us, sometimes in the most inconvenient times. And your ego will convince you that until you sort this problem out, you are going to be unhappy. Your spirit, on the other hand, will tell you that happiness is an inside job, and nothing can get in the way of your happiness. Nothing can get in the way of your peace. You control that. Therefore, find peace within yourself right now, and everything will take care of itself. And if you are practicing that today, that's how you know you're about to overcome something you've been dealing with, because now you are practicing alchemy. Deep divers, what is the second sign? Oh, baby, you're about to overcome something you've been dealing with. You are starting to give thanks and praise to the universe. In spite of all the madness and mayhem around you, the chaos, the disappointments, the delays, the heartache, you're still able to say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ever seen someone smiling, deep divers, when they're getting drenched by the rain? And you're like, how? It's alchemy, deep divers. What happens when you don't say thank you? You lose awareness. You are about to overcome something you've been dealing with. If you are making gratitude a top priority in your life, in spite of whatever else is going on in your life, that is not the way you want it to. That is not the way you want it. You see, when you are grateful, you start to attract better things to you. Not only that, you start to develop a greater awareness. You start to say, wait a minute, even though I've got bills to pay, wait a minute, even though my relationship is not the best, wait a minute, even though I'm uncertain about the future, at least I'm still alive. At least I woke up today in one piece, did a little samba, baby. And all of a sudden, that problem you had is not so big anymore, because gratitude, your gratitude outweighs it. And if you are practicing to say thank you, if you're learning how to dance in the storm, because what happens when people are going through a lot of things in their life, problems, they can't smile or be happy until it's all fixed, right? Gratitude will help you to say, wait a minute, that's not going to stop me from being happy. That's not going to stop me from doing a little samba, baby. And all of a sudden, you are now becoming an alchemist, and you are about to overcome something you've been dealing with. Deep divers, what is a third Sign you're about to overcome something you've been dealing with. You're starting to realize that everything is temporary. Everything is fleeting, everything is passing. This too shall pass. Deep divers, I don't care how bad it is for you. The good news is that this too shall pass. This too shall pass, right? That's the beauty of life. Everything is transient. Everything is fleeting. Everything is coming and going. Nothing lasts forever. Babies are being born. People are getting older. And people are getting younger, like the cat down the road, right? It doesn't age, deep divers. Look, if you can realize that where you are right now is not your final destination, because this is temporary. This won't go on forever. This is just like a little thunderstorm, and afterwards the sun is going to come out again. If you have that in your mind, that's how you know you're about to overcome something you've been dealing with. You see, the reason why a lot of people suffer and feel pain is because they feel that their condition is permanent. What? Slow motion this side. Say it again, Ralph. The reason why people suffer and feel pain is because they feel that their condition is permanent. It's never permanent, deep divers. It's only temporary. Do you remember playing musical chairs? Well, that's what life is like. Musical chairs. You can always swap places. So, listen to the music. Deep divers, what's the fourth? Oh, baby. Sign you're about to overcome something you've been dealing with. You have the realization that because the situation is bad, I'm not going to make it worse. You are not making it worse. Look, what happens when the roof is collapsing? What happens when the roof is collapsing? When the walls are caving in on you? A lot of us, we give up hope, and we make it even worse by hating ourselves for what is happening. You are about to overcome something you've been dealing with. If you become your best friend during this difficult, trying situation and circumstance, when the whole world is turning on you, you are still rooting for you. What? That's how you know you're about to overcome something you've been dealing with. When you aren't making it worse. You're not hating yourself for making a mistake. You're not getting mad at yourself for failing at something. You are honoring yourself even if you did make a mistake, because you're like, hey, I'm only human. Now, because you have you on your side, that's how you know you're about to overcome something you've been dealing with, because you aren't turning in on yourself. No, you're loving yourself. Deep divers, what's the fifth sign you're about to overcome something you've been dealing with? You are no longer focusing on the situation that is weighing you down. Instead, you are focusing on where you need to go. We got things to do, deep divers. That's your mentality. A lot of times, the reason why people are in an arrested state of development, they get stuck in a position they can't get out of, because why? They are dwelling on what is not serving them. Whatever you focus on grows. So I had to realize that, hey, I got to focus on where I need to be, not the situation that is weighing me down. And that's why I ended up right here with a whole bunch of grapes in my mouth. Deep divers. That's how you know you're about to overcome something you've been dealing with. You are focused on where you need to be. You're not focusing on what is holding you back. Deep divers, what's the sixth sign you're about to overcome something you've been dealing with? It is this. You realize the importance of family. You have a good support network around you. No, this is not Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but oh my, you're still calling a friend. Hi there. Hi there. Right? Deep divers. I told you I don't have fans. I've got family. What? Slow motion this side. When I'm going through a hard time, I've got people to reach out to. We all need people. Nobody is an island, deep divers. So if you have people in your corner, people helping you along the way, because we are all walking each other home. We are all here to help each other on this beautiful journey they call life, right? So if you are open to the support around you, inviting it in, that's how you know you're about to overcome something you've been dealing with. Because now somebody can offer you a different perspective that will help you solve your problem. Deep divers, what's the seventh sign you're about to overcome something you've been dealing with? 7-day vegan challenge. You have allies. You woke up with grapes in your mouth, blackberries, blueberries, tangerines, and lemons, and of course, a delicious papaya full of vitamin A gonna improve your eye health. Now, that's what we call allies. Okay? The food you're eating is helping you mentally, emotionally, and physically. That's what we call allies. When you are going through a hard time, a hard period, it could be right now, what does make the most sense? Because a lot of people, they let themselves go. They eat all kinds of crap, junk food. They eat foods which match the vibration of the situation they're going through. Well, we have to be an alchemist. If the situation is bad, we need to drink a delicious cold pressed orange juice. Now we're practicing alchemy, because when you can't control what is happening out there, spoiler alert, you can control what you're putting in your mouth, and you can feel good every single day. That's something you always have control over. And if you are recognizing that today, that's how you know you're about to overcome something you've been dealing with. Deep divers, what's the eighth sign you're about to overcome something you've been dealing with? Instead of asking the universe, why me? Why did this happen to me, universe? Why am I so unlucky? No, you're not saying that. You're saying, what can I learn from it? What? Slow motion this side. You are extracting the lesson from the situation, from the experience, from the circumstance, instead of being mad at the universe for why it happened. You're looking for the lesson, and therefore you are growing wiser. And that's how you know you're about to overcome something you've been dealing with. Deep divers, what's the ninth sign? The ninth sign you are about to overcome something you've been dealing with. It is this, deep divers. You aren't focusing on what you're going through. You are focusing on who you're becoming in the process. What? Slow motion this side. Let me repeat that. You are not focusing on what you're going through, the pain, the heartache. No, you're focusing on who you're becoming in the process. Because you're like, hey, what doesn't kill me will only make me stronger. After this experience, I'm going to be 10 times stronger. I'm not going to allow this experience to take me down with it. I'm going to rise like the phoenix. That's how you know you're about to overcome something you've been dealing with. Deep divers, what's the 10th sign you're about to overcome something you've been dealing with? You realize that your story is not over. Oh no, it is not over. Because you realize that your current state does not have to be your final destination. Where you are right now does not have to be your permanent condition. Things change, and therefore you are allowing yourself to change. You are allowing yourself to realize that your story has not even begun. And if chapter 1 is not off to a good start, just wait until chapter 2, because we can change it. And then wait until chapter 3. You are now becoming the author of your own story. That's how you know you're about to overcome something you've been dealing with. You're no longer feeling helpless. Poor me. No, you're saying, actually, this is going to make my story even more epic. What? Slow motion this side. And then you'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Beautiful deep divers were just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to everybody who's been getting the wonderful good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes. Deep divers, if you've got a question for me, add me on Instagram at Infinite Waters and Facebook, the verified account at Ralph Smart. And the model search is on. If you are a sexy ass model, woo, with a lot of heart, add me on Instagram at Infinite Waters. Show me what you got. Check out the new book, Deep Divers, for more information like this. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon. Deep Divers, this too shall pass. No, don't go, Ralph. Don't worry, I'm still here. Have a beautiful day, Deep Divers. Peace. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You! Did you overcome it? Yes, I did, Ralph. I told you you would. Peace.